Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 9. We are here in the market square, trying to make our way around. We crossed over, you can see the pit right here. It actually looks like there's some space here that we didn't clear. You might want to go back and do that.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
So we'll give this... Oh, here comes a centipede too. Okay. Let's go straight up fight this stuff here.
Cover me, all right?
Woljeff. He's got his sneak attack damage, 2d6. So he did 9 damage from sneak attack and 8 damage from piercing, which is great. He's got +5 there. Oh yeah, because of his dex. Ooh, so he's doing dex damage. What does that mean? He already has like... Yeah, he's got double slice. Add your strength bonus to damage rolls made with your offhand. He's already got 0. He's got 2 weapon fighting. He needs a strength later. Not exactly sure how he got that +5. Anyway, a paladin. She got power attack. Let's just hit things right now. Oh, I want to switch her to the glaive against this stuff. No. Oh, I hate that. You miss the click by a little tiny bit and the character walks off instead. Oh, that's just hardcore suckage there.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Tough. Alright, I'm going to let this thing come to her. I'm going to put her out in front. She's got defensive up, so she gets a +2 dodge to her armor class. So hopefully if these things run at her, then... What is going on? Oh, why was that spell up? Oh, I saw it too late at the last second instead of the arrow. It's like, no, I just want you to shoot. Oh, why did that happen again? There's some stuff in this game I'm not sure of. It's not playing quite like Kingmaker did. Alright, let's... Gotta be really sure about what's happening here. I gotta watch that little icon on the end of the pointer. Alright, seen it. There's arrows 2 times. What's my character doing here? No, it's got this set up as a quick spell. Sleep? I don't want that set up as a quick spell. You turkey? Oh my goodness. Junk. Wooden plate. Not taking that. Watch, the wooden plates are going to come in really important later. Shiny shell. Merchant would pay well for it. Let's see how well.
You won't survive me.
You have acquired a scroll of Corrosive Touch. Your character, Woljeff, can learn the spell from... Yeah. Woljeff. Actually, Corrosive Touch would be a decent spell for him to learn. Probably not so much for us. For my character. Where are we going on the map? We're going in that direction. I want to go... What is this thing here? Can we go any further in that direction? I feel like we should go check that out. Where's our team? Where's our party of goons? What are you guys doing? You're like totally running the wrong way. Okay. It's like, what? Oh, because there must be another way around. Because crossing this, I think, requires a, yeah, athletics move. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Now they're here. Alright.
I'll go ahead.
It's a very tabletop thing to do, to make the characters roll dice, to do something as simple as cross a bridge, but it's the one part in computer games that I'm never like a fan of. Oh, and there's Kaylessa. We needed to find this character. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, because there's a quest journal piece here. Find and kill Kaylessa. Forn, a hunter of servants of evil, has reported that a dangerous cultist by the name of Kaylessa is hidden in Canebras. He has described her remarkable appearance. The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than Garundi's, her teeth are fanged, and her hair is as gray as a crone's. Her crimson eyes glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? Take a closer look at her strange appearance. Succeed at a knowledge world check. It appears that this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen on the surface, so it is surprising to encounter her here. I know who you are. You are Kaylessa, a cultist of Discari. It's a lie. Her crimson eyes flash, and she says firmly, I loathe demons, and I'll kill any I come across. Use perception to take a closer look. She's clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, her claim that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. Why would Forn slander you? Kaylessa's grim expression hardens further, as bleak and unflinching as the words on a tombstone. You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chance that a traitor's dagger will find its way into your back. I believe you. Forn is at the Defender's heart. You should keep clear of the place. It was never my intention to set foot in there. Farewell, soldier. Thank you for believing me. I have a soft spot for drow. Sorry, just do. It's probably because of Iconia.
What a find!
So there's an area exit there. Okay. It's cool. Well, we found Kaylessa. Yeah, it's like we already rolled a check to create this bridge, so it's like, don't make me roll a check to walk over this stuff. Just, you know, just do it.
Did it.
Just do it.
Follow my lead.
There's enough chances to roll dice in these games. You don't need to do it for something as mundane as walking across some rubble. We've entered that time of year here in the fall where I'm going to, my lungs are acting up. I hate this time of year. So what are these things? They're ghouls. Okay, they're undead. 2 undead, mind affecting fear. They have tons of immunities. So this weapon that we have here is not going to affect them, but it's going to do a lot of damage. So I can get 20 feet right there, it says. I want to make sure I can swing. This game has a tendency of, at least in Pathfinder, had a tendency of not see an extra step there would have cost me. Then I wouldn't be able to swing. Can I swing at that one? Yeah.
The Inheritor, guide
Ooh.
my blade.
He's immune to frightened, which we knew. That's fine. Poke him. Oh yeah. 20 damage to the ghoul. All I can really do is shoot stuff with my bow and arrow. Oh, but he actually hit something. That's new.
Endures this.
That takes one out, and that one's kind of blocked. That's nice.
Surrender or else.
She's the airy character. You can tell. Pokey pokey. 3 damage. She's got that cold iron. That's nice. Okay. Swing it this way. Holy cow, she knocked it all the way across that chasm. That's kind of awesome. I dig that. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it's trying to hit her. 16 and a 17? It's trying.
Make every
Trying
strike
very
count.
hard. Yeah, make every strike count, and then he rolls a 2 and a critical miss. Wow.
Too late for apologies.
Of course you would roll that when you said make every strike count. Of course you would. What do we have down here? Dead
As it
soldiers.
should be.
Carved beads. It says the merchant would pay well for it, but I'm not convinced. These are all junk items from the first game. Beads and stuff like this. I don't know if it's worth it to grab those. It says the merchant will pay well for it, but oh, there's some kind of graveyard over here, I'm betting. Yep, look at this.
That is not far.
What do we have here? A zombie.
Meditate
Shoot him.
on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
This will give him a free shot. Can we see any more? Get my frontline fighters up here. And this girl. Okay, take another
You
shot.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright.
Into the fray.
More undead. Yeah, immune. We know that. Not worried about that. There's more of them coming. Oh, look. Oh, no, there's a shadow. Oh. Shadow. 3 undead. Interesting. 2 feet melee, touch plus 4. Immunities. Lots of immunities. Damage from non-magical weapons. What is Woljif using? He's got masterwork daggers, so it's considered magical, I believe. This guy doesn't have hardly any hit points, though. Lore, religion. Ooh. I'm gonna try to sneak over here if I can and poke this thing in the back.
Distract them from me.
There we go. Then he can't attack. That one's still gonna attack me. Oh, and he hit me too. What is she still using? She's using the spear, which is not her best weapon. She's got a cold iron rapier. She didn't have enough movement after that to hit it. Oh, that's too bad. I don't really have a cleric, so...
You won't survive me.
Here comes another one. Another one. Let's see. Can I get you to shoot at this thing?
Let's try this way.
There we go. Try to get some damage in there before they show up.
The light. Take you.
Oh, and she critically missed. Oh my goodness.
Time to share your treasures.
Sneak attack, and it's immune, so he needs to be killing the zombies. And she's got a poker. See, this is
I'll cut you wide open.
in the version of D&D that I'm used to dealing with. Enemies were less. They were resistant to certain kinds of damage. So, like specters, piercing weapons did almost nothing to them. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. So that's kind of cool, because it was kind of problematic. It's like, you know, if you were fighting skeletons, you wanted to make sure that you had a blunt weapon.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, but she deals 0 damage. Cold iron rapier. Piercing. Oh, so it's immune to piercing. I just missed it. It says immunities. Poison, sleep, critical damage from non-magical weapons, ability score, drain, precision damage. Is her weapon non-magical? I thought cold iron was considered magical. See, it doesn't say immune to piercing, but she clearly can't do any damage to it, so... so I'm going to move her over here to fight those things. Doink. Here comes the next one. You can help take pot shots at this guy.
This will hurt.
Oh. Every time he says this will hurt, he misses. Okay, honey. You gotta hit this thing. You smite evil. Because it is evil. Look, it says chaotic evil undead with no space in between. They've got... That'll get patched out. It's amazing that it isn't correct already, though, because this is... I'm sure this code comes straight from Kingmaker. Alright, let's smack this thing.
The inheritor.
Oh god. Okay. Well, if we're gonna do that, then if you're gonna keep rolling like that, jeez. Oh, and he can't hit that one. Oh, he makes a 5-foot step and he can't hit it. Burn him then. There we go. That gets rid of one.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh my gosh, you guys are stinking. Just... Oh my god. So yeah, so I can have him shoot at this thing, but he's not going to hit it. And even if he hits it, he's not going to do any damage. Alright, sister, this is your shot here. Okay. Oh, it zapped 2 of her strength? Oh, man. Ability damage. This is amazing to me. That at level 3, they want to do ability damage to your characters. That's just... That's kind of staggering. That's really... I'm fascinated by that decision to do that. He can't kill it, so... Can't even hit it. Neither can she. And what does she have? Sonic damage. It's probably immune to sonic damage. It's immune to stunned, so... What's the sonic damage do? 1d6 points of sonic damage per 2 caster levels. Save negates the day's effect and halves the damage. She should be able to damage it. It's immune to mind affecting fear, compulsion, emotion, poison, disease, charm, daze, stun, death, sleep, critical hits, damage from non-magic weapons, ability score drain, but it can ability score drain you, and precision damage, but I don't see it saying it's immune to sonic, so sister, and it saves, so the damage is 1. Great. Okay. Everything saves against me when I play these games. Yeah, so piercing, so he appears. This is what's weird. Okay, so composite longbow is not magical, and neither is what I'm shooting with here. I don't really have anything I can do except this Light of the Angels thing. Everybody gets a temporary hit point. It can't be bedazzled, so I could protect everybody from evil. Let's do that. Actually, I probably should have given her bow strength. Give her a better chance to hit this thing.
The light. Take
Gosh. Sister, you are just sucking. These guys can't do anything, so I should just let them pass their turns. Alright, I'm going to give her bull strength. And I'm also going to move those around. Again, I like my spells be organized a certain way. This is sleep. Okay, I like buffs on the end. There we go. Alright, end of my turn. She needs to hit this thing. Okay, she did. That's nice. And it misses. So everybody go around. Hit it again.
Into the fray.
There we go. Goodness gracious.
I wonder why.
Yeah, that's a little bizarre that it doesn't say immune to piercing damage on it. Because it clearly was. It seemed, at least it seemed to me like that was the thing. Lore religion check. The dug up graves and other clues indicate that the necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here. What kind of a ritual? A raise the dead kind of ritual? Oh, we're at the edge of the map. Can't go any further. Hey, what's here though? Loot. Throwing axe. +1. Nice. Okay, so we're up against a wall. Let's see where else we can go to. Oh, and she's got ability score damage. There's a recruit there. Can we get rid of that? Does anybody have the ability to get rid of that?
Person. I like you.
Do I have... Okay. Do this by type. Then give me a... Scroll of Bane. Cause Fear. Haze of Dreams. Got a bunch of Inflict. Tons of Inflicts. These are so worthless. In my opinion. I never have any luck making them work. Mage Armor. Yeah, we don't really have a Cleric. And I don't think we get a Cleric until later either. Snowball, that's not going to be useful. And I don't think we have a potion for it. Which we don't. So, the only way to get rid of her stuff, I think, is to camp. This is all the spells that she has at level 1. She doesn't have any level 2 spells. There's no restoration or anything like that at level 0. He's got spells, and since he's not in the cleric class, he's a mage, he's not going to have a restoration type of spell. And she has... She's a shaman, so she has lesser restoration. And she doesn't have memorized spells in level 2. Okay. She has what? She gets spirit... What can go there? So, bull strength can go there? Okay. She gets transmutation spell right there. Oh, but it has to be... So it's because it's yellow. It's a specific spell that she gets in this slot. What's it say about that? Her character. Let's look at this. Battle Spirit. Spirit Weapon, Treat Enhancement, Skill Focus Trick. She's a really interesting class. Oh, she has Object Bond, so she can pull a Restore 1 spell per day. That's a nice thing. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where it tells me more about her class. About her magic. Let's see right here. Courtier. Weapon Finesse. Green Faith, a naturalistic philosophy based on the belief that natural forces are worthy of attention and respect. Followers of the Green Faith meditate daily, commune with natural forms of power, and show respect to all natural things. Shows her armor abilities. Skill focus trick, but I'm still not seeing the thing that tells me about her. Huh, that's really interesting. I'm not seeing the part that tells me about her class. Green Faith. Yeah, she gets a deity selection. What's it say about her spells? Shaman, caster level. Spirit magic slots. I'm going to have to look this up then. Clearly, bull strength is the only thing that can go there. Obviously, things are going to want to level drain us, so we're going to use restoration. Oh my gosh. Knowing them, things are going to want to poison us too. Yeah, it's always tough when you only have a couple of spell slots and you really need all of these at various points in time. I got protection from alignment handled with my character, so... Until something poisons me... I should probably memorize that. She's got a couple of cure light wounds, and what is this? Oh, and she's got to sleep. Okay. Well, if we keep fighting undead and other monsters like that, the sleep is going to be less than useful. So why don't we grab Bless? Alright. Well, we might just have to rest then. Okay. Let's do this. Oh no. So sweet it is to kill, says the creature. Oh, what the hell just happened there? No! And then they come back as zombies. Oh, we were gonna get a snooze there, but nope. Okay. Well, since we're gonna rest, let's do this.
Make every strike count.
Since we're getting camp set up. That glaive, I'm gonna keep her using it because the damage is so nice. These things are gonna run up on me. So 14 versus 18. Yeah, +1 dodge, +1 from ring of protection. So I don't think that +2 didn't come into play. I was wondering about that. If I turned it on and then moved. So apparently it didn't. That's interesting. Okay. She's got sonic damage and burning hands. I want her to fire those off before we rest. She gets the chance to do it. It made it across. And that one made it across. And she's going to turn defensive off. She's going to turn this on, and wander over here and not have a chance to poke anything. I have more grease I could use. There, 2 of them fell down. Nice. Okay. This guy is going to come over here. Woljeff. Alright. Accomplished sneak attack there. Oh yeah, baby. Things on the ground. Alright. Oh, that was nice. Let's all do the restiolio thing. Begin resting.
Why did your tribe hide under the ground? If you came up to the surface, would the good people really turn you away?
Why'd you live on the street? If you entered a wealthy home, would the good people not allow you to stay there?
That's the first voiceover camping scene I've seen. That's how they all were in Kingmaker, so. Alright. We get a little bit of corruption. And her penalty is gone. That's what I wanted. Okay, now we know that some of these undead come from
I am helpful, am I not?
you are. Some of those come from demons showing up, and oh my goodness. Yeah, our boys here. So what do you have? We have half plate that's worth 150. That's nice. Chainmail. I'm gonna grab those. They're heavy, but they're worth some money. And what do we have? Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword. Oh wow. Just a regular longsword there. There's a Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword though. What is she using in this slot? Oh, she's using this. And this is 1d8, 5 to 12 damage. So that Cold Iron one. Yeah. It does 7 to 14 damage. Compared to 8 to 17. Oh, because of Marching Terror. So this is what? Let's see. Oh no. Just wanted to switch weapons. I gotta click there for comparison. Alright. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword does 5 to 12. Same as the other one. That's what I wanted to make sure of. Okay, put you back on the glaive. What is this, though? Marching... Cold Iron Masterwork dueling sword. Oh, okay. It's finesse wielding and only a dueler can use it. And neither one of these people can use it, actually. I don't have any duelers with me. Alright. Lore, religion. Let's grab this sack first. Still think these mugs are not going to amount to anything selling. We'll see. I should grab one just in case. Lore, religion. Gray hair, ashen skin. This person fell prey to a Nabasu. This demon sucks the very life essence from its victims and transforms them into ghouls. Yeah, that's what we saw. It was quite ugly. Alright, what's going on over here? The end of the map. What about over here? Looks like there's a lot of blood this way. That's a lot of blood. Who's this? Curl. Curl? A short, hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand toward the beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? The stranger almost jumps out of his skin and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, I thought you were demons. Good day to you, sir. Sela, eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Curl, is that you? The halfling looks at Sela and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Sela, you're alive. Goodness me. That's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Kenebris and he fights in the Condemned. The Condemned is a military unit made up of petty criminals conscripted as disposable soldiers and frontline fodder in the Mendevian Crusades. Welcome to the Savage Legion. By the way, if you haven't read it, I recommend reading the Savage Legion books. The second book just came out, Savage Bounty. Matt writes a really nice series there. He's a pretty cool writer. I follow him on Twitter. Good dude. Savage Legion is exactly that sort of story. They're the frontline fodder. That's only part of the story in the book, though, which is what's really cool. He has a very nice multi-character story told from the viewpoint of basically three main characters and these three arcs, and it's very nice. I love multi-point of view books. Stephen King's The Stand, Dune, anything like that. Stephen King's Under the Dome, anything that's big and has a lot of characters, I'm always a fan of. Anyway, he fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Sela smiles, then adds a little more seriously. Curl is probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you're about to do is right. The halfling's cheeks flush and he hides his hand behind his back. I just thought, doesn't matter. So, what are you doing here? Robbing corpses? No! The halfling protests. Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tan face and his blue eyes shining brightly. The halfling straightens up. See? A terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. Elan of the Houndheart says, as he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation, Sela! I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demons' attack. Janny Aldori, who we were supposed to find. The half-elf smiles warmly at Sela. Hey, friend. Glad to see you're all right. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong. And when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proven right. Sela's face lights up with joy. So, you're the other bit of good news Crow was talking about. You and Jana are alive. Crow says, actually, by good news, I meant that we found the beer cart. Sir Ellen and Jana being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe a half. Oh, a beer cart. How about sharing with us? I'm sure we could all do with a drink. The half-elf winks rakishly. Certainly. Give me your flask, friend. And if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we can have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite the cheerful tone, she looks at you with anxious hope, and we receive some ale. Ellen of the Hound Hearts. Jana, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I wager. By the way, my name is Elan, Sir Elan of the Hound Hearts. I'm glad to meet someone who's survived this madness. You haven't told me how you know Sela. I'll save that story till we're back at the Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? With reason to toast our spoils. I sure am. So long. We're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. I am not one who will turn my nose up at saving a barrel of beer. That's for sure going to happen. Citron necklace. Okay. Anything else over here? It looks like it. I hear demons. The demon horde. Okay, well. A ghoul. Right, how much? Let's see. Let's get some bull strength on there. Very big. There we go. Do that. Hit our companion with that. You. Take this one.
All right?
There you go, sneaky. Shoot, darling. I'll take that. He's gonna swing at me, isn't he? Yep, and he got me paralysis and ghoul fever. I knew it was a mistake to go all the way over there. I should have tried to position myself a little differently. Oh well. She gets her one stab in. This thing's gonna... Oh, he's gonna go around and go... Did he try to eat me again, too? Your character, Lane, has been paralyzed. Paralyzed character freezes on the spot. Paralysis usually has a short duration. I was wondering about that when I was making my spells, if I should get freedom movement kind of stuff, anti-paralysis things. Well, okay, take this off. I'm going to see if that affected it. A -4 penalty on attack rolls. I'm going to see if that... I want to see what it said. Attacks. Okay, I don't see the -4. Good. All right. She's done. He's going to shoot.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'm paralyzed. Okay, and what am I stuck with here? Ghoul fever. It's permanent, and it's constitution and dexterity damage. So, sister girl, hit me with your restoration. I'm gonna get my spells rearranged here. I always like to have things in a certain order, because I'm a dork like that. Bless I like to have up towards the front. It's usually I don't need 2 of those on my screen. I won't use that defensive thing very often. Alright, restoration, lesser, so let's see if it takes care of his thing here. It's a very long casting spell. Oh, and it didn't. It did not do it. So it can't get rid of it. probably because it considers this a disease. So you have to have removed disease. That's too bad. Okay. Well, the only thing that's going to save it is a rest, but we don't want to do that right now. What I do want to do is make sure that he doesn't die easily. He's only got 12 hit points, so that's too bad. Yeah, you can see she's a shaman, so you can see this. She's got all kinds of stuff. She's not quite a cleric, so all she has is lesser restoration, and delay poison. I don't see any of the other ones that I normally associate. Here's aid. That's temporary hit points, basically, is what it is. And saves against fear effects. So she doesn't have the normal things that a character has, like a cleric that has. A cleric will have all these different remove things. She's got remove fear, and she's got enlarge person, but she doesn't. As far as removing, a cleric will have remove poison, remove fear, remove paralysis, remove everything, and the problem is being able to memorize them all. That's one of the hard things about Dungeons and Dragons is a lot of times you have access to all these spells, but you can't cast them. You have to store them. I end up with clerics having like one copy of every spell in their book, and then if they don't use it, thankfully in 3.5 rules they changed it so you can spontaneously change them into healing spells to be useful, but it always, somebody ripped lumps of flesh from these dead bodies. It's always...
I'll go ahead.
The way spells are handled in Dungeons and Dragons, and so therefore Pathfinder, which is basically Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. The way these things have always felt to me is like they could be done better, so that your characters are more useful.
I know the way.
I almost feel like clerics should be treated more like sorcerers. They should just have their spells and be able to use any one of them at any given time and not have to worry about memorizing them. If they want to use 4 remove curses, they should be able to do it. Who is this? A cultist evoker.
What'll it be, Lan?
Alright, hold on.
I hate the voice of the spirits.
I think I'm going to want to enlarge this person, but I'm going to wait. Shoot him.
You won't survive
Save the
me.
last one for me.
He's an evoker. Oh, and you downed him. Okay, who's next? Anybody? Oh, I should get my mage spells up.
Yes.
I was gonna have her enlarge person on my... I don't think I'll need it. Who else is up here? Oh, here we have somebody. A neophyte wizard. Okay. Anybody else? And I got, a neophyte barbarian. How far can I throw grease? Not far enough. Just gonna kind of slowly go up here. Oh, we got a bunch of them. Okay. We'll grease you, turkeys. You probably won't fall, but... Oh, and then we got some kind of a bug. Where's the bug at? Okay. Well, in her case, let's see. Sonic damage can daze them, potentially. Ear-piercing scream, fortitude saved. Everybody always saves. That's just what happens. It's just what happens. Okay. Oh, I can't enlarge person. It's a full round. Yeah, it's a full round casting time. Okay. But I can full strength her. Alright, that'll help. You shoot the wizard.
This.
Yeah. Okay. 5-foot step because it's safe. Oh my gosh, sister. That's bad. Okay, so I can do this, or I don't want to get up too close on these guys. I'd like to pull that off. Can we... What the hell just happened there? Oh my gosh, this game is killing me. I didn't want to move. I'm trying to... So you got to hold down the control to get the spell where you want. And I thought it was going to cast sleep and it didn't, so...
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Alright.
Distract them from me.
Takes a swing at her. Yeah, that's not good. Healing in combat. Yes, I know. Probably be a good idea for her to do that.
Yes.
What happened there? The healing didn't work. Ember cast Cure Life's Wound. Standard action, casting time. And nothing happened. I'm a little puzzled by that. If she goes over there... I can't quite get her where I want it to go. I don't want to go right there. Yeah, that's where I want to be, right there. That's going to be close enough, but at least she reflex saves it, so... Oh, she has Ghost Touch. I forgot you can use that against Ghosts, but she's still piercing weapon, and I think they're immune to her. How many critical misses is that this episode?
Make every strike count.
You've got a D20. There's 20 options to roll, and you keep rolling critical misses.
The inheritor. Guide
Oh my
blade.
gosh. Okay, so we have some kind of centipede somewhere. Where is this thing? Where's the centipede coming from? Okay. I don't know where it is. Alright. Hey, sister, I told you earlier to heal her. I don't know why it didn't do that. I ran into that during Kingmaker too, and it was really bothersome. It's like they're close enough to cast a spell, and they start to cast it, and then nothing happens. It's like, it feels like a bug to me. Punching dagger. Banded mail, that's worth some money. Oh, what do we have here? Into the house. Okay. Short sword. The rest of this is basically junk, and it's just going to encumber us, so... Oh, hey, I know we're somewhere around close to the square, aren't we?
As it should be.
What is this house here? Okay, let's find out. There's loot.
What's that there?
Oh, hold on here.
That is not far.
Okay, who's my trickster?
I'm here. Where else would I be? This is my kind of work.
I would say so. What is this? A journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Today I was able to catch a Khazit. Irori may be my witness. It wasn't easy, considering my humble physical condition. Luckily, it was a scrawny specimen about 7 pounds with a wingspan about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, the Khazit first tried to attack me and then ruined my clothes with its costive saliva. Experiment day 3. I have begun my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of the Khazits. I'm quite convinced that they have their own dialect. Through understanding their speech, I will be able to understand their way of thinking and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss, and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her patronage, even to such creatures as these, if they would break their chains of slavery. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect must mean rend and carrion. The Khajiit formed both words quite vividly when commenting on my person. While I was entering this record, the Khajiit managed to steal my watch and throw it into the chamber pot. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about his little joke. And despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are part of cognitive communication, which I am fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom and Foray Logos and the so-called wise house. More like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past under the sway of their ringleader, that chatterbox, the fool of fools, Jubilost Narthropple. Jubilost is a character, a companion of yours from Pathfinder Kingmaker. They've never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Experiment Day 4. Today, the Khajiit almost bit my nose off while I fed him. In response, to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behavior towards sentient beings is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. Experiment Day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet, and first the Khajiit refused to eat plant-based food, but then ate some cabbage soup and poked at the porridge with his claw. His face looked so tragic. Experiment Day 7. The specimen has completely lost all signs of aggression. At dawn, I was awoken by his moaning. The Khajiit was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite his dangerous appearance, it's quite impossible not to feel compassion toward the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures and give the specimen a laxative potion. The Khajiit now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least it's not suffering anymore. His gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Experiment Day 10. What a great day! The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that Khajiits can only eat meat and carrion has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilost, will just have to go drown himself in the river. The Khajiit has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in ball games and physical exercise. I have named him Pecker. Oh, that's bad. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process, for there has never been such a word in the Khajiit language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep the pecker on his chain. This experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to the Khajiits are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him. And by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. Maybe someday this Khajiit will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are soon off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors at Foray Logos and become a scientific sensation. And on our way, we will make a small detour to Avestan so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. But I'm not sure that that's what happened because we have a dead person over here on the floor. What do we have here? Scroll of Protection from Chaos and Stories Told to Us by Spirits. These books are, well, £2 for 16 gold. Not too bad. What else? What's in here?
I'll go ahead.
Oh, there's a bunch of people in here, though. There's a dead guy in here, too, so maybe he did get away with his pecker. Crooked Paw. What's around the corner? Oh, there's a basement. Are we going to find the Khajiit here?
This war must end.
Yes.
Oh, it's very, very dark.
Sud is restless. I wonder why.
Give me some light here. Oh, we have a person over here who's dead. Loot. What's it say? These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. I'm melting. Scroll of Sea Invisibility. That's nice. In fact, it's so nice. The first thing I want to do is Scroll of Sea Invisibility. Personal. Copy to spellbook. I want that one. It's a very nice spell for us. What else is in here? Clear the blockage. There's blockage. Oh, that's why. Oh, no. So trying to clear the blockage gave us this guy. A Dretch, who's going to come in and attack our weakest character from behind. Oh, no. Flat-footed creatures. Your character landed was attacked while being flat-footed. Yes, that makes him lose his dexterity bonus to armor class. Alright, well, I think we're going to be in need of a rest here. Oh, 0. Why is that? Oh, he has immunity to energy resistance to fire, cold, and acid. Oh, jeez. This guy's... Okay. Well, in that case, I have a feeling I'm going to want to try to rest in this basement. I don't know if the game is going to let me or not, but what I'd like to do is put this thing on its back. Yeah. Let's see if we can coup de grace this guy. I'm just going to pass. It's a full round action, so can she get over there with... Kind of, not really. Okay, I'm going to have her move over here. It's going to put her, yeah, close enough. That's good. Move. If we don't kill this guy here, then we'll... Land's going to move out of the way. All right.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Dretch is down.
I'll hit you.
Yeah, you won't. You won't, and you didn't. Okay, it's dead. Can we camp right here without getting... You cannot rest during combat? Okay. What other combat is there? What else is there? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. You're gonna go heal Land here. Or Lane, me. Yeah, we're done. Okay, so can we camp right here? Can't camp anywhere in here. Okay. Well, can we still clear this debris then? Or is it going to spawn another one of these dumb things? Yep, it is. That's a... Oh, wow.
No glory without risk.
That's interesting. He doesn't have the sound he needs it on.
You won't survive me.
Oh, where's it running off to? It's like, I will go upstairs. Now it doesn't know where to go. Oh, what the hell? What is this thing? A shadow demon? Oh my god, it's a level 7 outsider. It's immune to critical hits, damage from non-magic weapons, and precise damage, which means sneak attacks. It has energy resistance to electricity and cold, and it can't be made prone. Oh my gosh, we're about to get destroyed, aren't we? Oh jeez. Well, that's not good. Vulnerability curse. One enemy creature within medium range. The hex lasts for a number of rounds equal to the witch's level, during which any energy resistance or energy immunities on the target are suppressed. And it's saved. Of course it's saved. They always save. Oh my gosh. Okay. Huh. Well. What do we have here? We have this. Fortune. Good luck for 1 round. The target can call upon the good luck. Yeah, so give it to her. She's got to be the one to hit this thing. Sheila. Okay, and you have what? Swift action until the target of the smite is dead. Paladin can call upon the powers of the good to aid her in the struggle against evil. If the target is evil, the Paladin adds her charisma bonus to her attack rolls. This thing is most definitely evil. So it's a swift action. And she hit it, so that's nice. Okay, me. I'm over here. I'd like to be able to go over there and give her a buff, but it's not going to work. What I can do is protection from evil. Communal, which will add to everybody's armor class. Alright, this guy needs to get away. And this thing doesn't have immunity to fire, so... Oh, but I'm... Okay. Darn it. It's too big of a cone. Ear-piercing screen, which is sonic damage. He failed to overcome the spell resistance of the demon. Shadow Demon avoids the negative effects of your spells because of their spell resistance. It's a rare ability that can be acquired through some spells and equipment. Yep. Okay. You, my friend, should definitely back up. Okay. Don't take the deadly aim penalty you need to hit. Forget about damage. Okay, hold on. Let's do some things here. What is this again? Kai Power, extra attack. Okay, so Kai Power. Spend 1 point from his Kai Pool as a swift action. He can make an additional unarmed strike against his highest attack bonus when making a flurry of blows attack. Yeah, that doesn't really count here. Perfect strike. Roll your attack roll twice to hit this thing.
Endure this!
He's immune to it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Nice. Oh, and she got hit. Oh my god, this thing is just trashing her. Okay. Scroll of Protection from Evil did not make a bit of difference. Oh man, that's hard. Oh, do I have any other really good spells for her to use here? Somebody has the wand and it's not her. Do you have that wand? Can she use it? You can't get rid of it. Okay. Haze of Dreams. Scroll of Fairy Fire. Bane. Hold on there, sister girl. Can you bane us? Can you bane these guys? Bane will save. Okay, the Dretch failed it, but the Shadow Demon succeeded. He's gonna... We have... Cure Light Wounds, sister. Oh my gosh. For 3 hit points. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. This thing has way too many hit points. Way too many hit points. Lay on hands self. It's personal as a swift action. Okay. That might help. We need this thing to miss us, though, is what we need. I have to kill this first. It gets 3 attacks. And as much as I wanted to swing at this big thing, I can't let both things attack me, so... and it's immune to any kind of... It's immune to prone. Well, my spell resistance isn't going to overcome this. Because what I would like to do is color spray it. But I don't think that's going to work. I could try it. I don't think it's going to work, though. Yeah, I can't overcome its spell resistance. Okay. Can I overcome its spell resistance with this? Probably not. Oh, I hit my own person and I still tried not to. Ugh. It's just the worst. He can't do any damage here. He could go monk on him. I'm gonna put him in position. Let's see if he can monk him. Oh my god. He's rolling against a 2.
Just sit here.
He's rolling against a 2.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, there's no chance. Okay. So, in that situation, what we do is we reload and go back to previous save and we don't come down into this basement. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, I'll see you on the next episode. As always, leave a question or comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.